Get in the house. Go catch a mouse. Yeah, I don't know what all the hand movements are for. I think it's the music, innit? Right then, let's just make sure we're live on here. Hope you're well, people. It's been a little while. Thought we'd just do a little one. Hope you can hear me alright. Let's have a look. Are we live? Like I said, I haven't done this for a while. Let's just pull it up. I need to pull a screen up so I've got your comments. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to read your comments because I'm streaming off my phone. So, there you go. Oh, look at that. Fucking hell. Let's go back a little bit. You can't see me. You've chopped me fucking head off just. Well, hopefully. Let's have a look at that. There's a wee bit, a little bit close there, wouldn't I, me lad? There we go. Let's have a look at that. Does that look better? Does that look better to you, my lad? Does that look better to you? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me? Can you touch me? Well, you might be able to see me, but you won't be able to feel me or touch me, but that's okay. You know what I mean? There we go. Get in the house. Cheers, people. Still got the bong here. We're still going to have a little bongy long, or bongy wongy. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be done. There we go, let's just do that. That's right. Right, my chat's up and running. I'm happy as a pig in shit. So there we go, people. Yeah, we did get ourselves one of these fucking perfect draft machines. It isn't the Pro, but I was like, as long as it gets the beer cold, that's good enough for me. The Pro was like fucking 349 quid. And I think you can just sort of set the temperature a little bit. Like, do you know what I mean? So if you wanted like a 6-degree beer or a 5, you could set it individually to it. Whereas mine just goes straight down to 3 degrees. Personally, I love my beer cold. So the colder the better for me. 3 degrees is near on perfect. So, I mean, if I like it and I get on with it, and I'll upgrade to a Pro. But for the minute, I'm loving this little machine. Costs 200 quid with a keg of beer and some glasses. Yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to it. So we tried Stella. Stella was really, really nice. It was quite strong because obviously I've been used to the 4.6 Stella, and it's a different kettle of fish altogether. It's a 5%. We used to get the 5%, but obviously I've not drank that for a little while because we've been weaned off it, haven't we? So yeah, I really enjoyed the Stella, and I need to obviously do a review. But unfortunately, I drank it, or I didn't drink it, me and the missus drank it, you know what I mean? So, it's gone. 10 pints of delicious Stella, gone. So tonight, we have Corona, and I forgot the magic ingredient, which was the lime, so I'm just going to have to drink raw, draft, Corona. Oh God, it's going to be so hard, isn't it, people? Yeah, okay, it is a Stella glass, I know, but that's fine, that's the glass I was chilling in, alright? So, here we go, people. You ready for this? I had to give it a little lick in because that froth was sort of, do you know what I mean? It was going over. I don't want to waste no beer. Not that, but you can't do that in a pub, but you can do it in my pub. So there you go, people. So Corona. Let's pour a little bit more. Let's just let the bubbles. Yeah, I know that's a shit pint, but it's a new keg. And with these kegs, these mini kegs you get, the first couple that you pull, they're like that. I've got to be honest, that's the only fault with it, but it's not really a fault because you're drinking it. And I like drinking little halves anyway, to be fair. I don't like sitting there drinking pints and pints. I like little half pints, yeah? Little pansy pints. Got to be done, people, it's got to be done. Right now. Have we got the chat on? Is there anyone there? Are you there, people? Come on, right now, let's get some more fucking beer into this. The frothy one, isn't it? It's a frothy one, my lady. Maybe the next one I can pull a little bit better. I reckon, peeps. Not bad. Really cold. Not a huge amount of carbonation. There is carbonation in it. Not a huge amount. Just looks like just a draft beer. You know what I mean? Looks like a really nice draft cold beer. Like I say, it's not Stella. It's Corona. And not the virus, the beer. Well, I better break that head, haven't I, really? Cheers, people. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice and cold, just how I like it, really. Hello, mate, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Just having a nice cold glass of Corona draft from my new draft machine. I'm loving it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just missing the lime. That's the only thing it's missing. But it's really, really smooth. There's just a nice amount of carbonation in it. It's like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes some of the cans and the bottles, they're so carbonated. You're just like full of gas. And, you know, this is got, you know, a nice amount of carbonation in it. But I do find that I'm not burping as much when I'm drinking these as I am cans and bottles. So, it's lovely, really nice. It was £200, £199, and it come with a keg of beer and a couple of glasses as well. So I don't think it was too expensive. It's something nice to have. I'm looking forward to sort of having a few sort of different beers that you can't really sort of get here, like the Stella I just had. You don't get that one now. It's a different Stella that you buy in this country. So it's quite nice to get like German beers and different things that, you know what I mean? Our breweries ain't great really. They do a lot of sort of English brews as well, but they also do a lot of German pilsners and stuff like that. And if you like really nice beer, you know what I mean? Yeah, not bad. Yeah, way cheaper than the pub. It's about half the price. The pints still, they work out probably about between probably £2.50 and £3 a pint. So you're still paying a couple of quid for the drink. But pub pints are like £5-6 now. So do you know what I mean? It's not bad. And you get deals with the kegs. So every keg that you send back, you get £5 for. So you get a retainer on it. So you know what I mean? You have 3 or 4 kegs. You've got like, you know, nearly a barrel of beer back then. So it works out quite well. But obviously you've got to be in it to win it. So I ain't going to be drinking it all the time. It's going to be like special occasions and, you know what I mean? Fancy like having a nice drink. Don't go down the pub very often now. I used to go to the pub. Me and Ninja always used to go. But since COVID, funny enough, COVID stopped us. We just stopped going out after that. And like I said, we were regular. We were sort of 2-3 nights a week. No, we weren't. Don't get me wrong. We weren't going out and getting absolutely bladdered. We would go out and have a meal. You know, maybe go to Wetherspoons, have a pint, have a burger or something like that, and then maybe have another beer and then go home. But we would do that a few times a week because I really, like I said, I really like pub beer. I do like draft. But yeah, it just stopped. Yeah, COVID stopped us. Oh yeah, recycling. Yeah, you got to think cans, bottles. I mean, for the environment, you're laughing. And then obviously, when you've used the canisters, they recycle them because they give you a £5 back, and they're telling you, book it in when you get your next delivery. We'll take your empties back at the same time. So it's very, very, very efficient and great for the environment. You think about all the cans, you think at Christmas, like our bins are fucking full, literally. You know, from all the cans and beer and stuff, like, you know, when you got people coming around, you got like so much recycling. But yeah, you haven't got anything. You wash your glasses, you recycle, you know, the canisters. It's like, yeah, it's very, very environmental friendly, yeah. Yeah, they've got a deposit. Yeah, they've got a, yeah, it's a £5 deposit. It's a £5. You get a £5 back for it. So they do that. So basically, yeah. So if the kegs are like 30 quid, 32 quid, you'll get a £5 off every one of them. Do you know what I mean? So it's not bad. It isn't bad, really. I don't think it's for somebody who drinks loads of beer because it'd just be too fucking expensive. I think it's for somebody who just wants a nice, do you know what I mean? A nice pint, miss going out, you know what I mean? I've always wanted to set up a little bar and stuff like that. I've got a slushy machine that the Ninja got that. She got that for her Christmas. Got an ice machine, got that little pump thing now. So I want to set up a little bar. That's what we want to do a little bar. Do you know what I mean? It's all good fun. Yeah, that goes down really well, I've got to admit. Yeah. Get a license and start flocking it. Do my butler's bar. Fucking hell. Yeah, it'd be all, I'd love to run a pub. It'd be awesome. It'd be hard work, mate, wouldn't it? Yeah. It'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice thing to have. I've wanted one for ages, but I think they were quite expensive when they first come out. I was like, oh no, I'm not, you know what I mean? But the more and more I've seen them, and the more I've seen them advertised, I've thought, fuck it, you know what I mean? Bite the bullet, get one. Like I say, saves a ton of money going out. So, you know, we don't, like I say, we don't go out now, so can't even think what we would spend. I mean, last time I went out to a bar, I think we went up to a Cafe Rene, we had a couple of pints, and I think it come to about 11 quid or something like that for 2 pints. It's like, fuck me, you know what I mean? And Gloucester's cheap as well. Like, you go to like London and places like that, they're paying a lot more for their beer. It's like crazy amounts. So, you know what I mean? To get like, you know, to have, I'm just trying to think, what would you have? If you went out for a night out, maybe had 2, 3, 4 drinks, you know what I'm saying? You're probably talking £50, £60. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I do miss selling and retailing that. It's just, it's really hard with your anxiety now to fucking deal with people. I find it hard to deal with people, whereas I never used to. I used to be alright with people. I used to be able to deal with people and stuff like that. But yeah, I find it quite hard now. Do you know what I mean? Again, since COVID, I think COVID's done that. It's sort of made, do you know what I mean? It's made you feel a bit like I don't want to, do you know what I mean? Don't want to mingle, like, it's, you know, it's got a lot to fucking answer for, hasn't it, really, that period of time when we was all locked down. You know what I mean? Yeah. I certainly don't want to go back there, do you know what I mean? No more of that. Could not go back to being locked out again. I wouldn't. I'd make sure I got out more this time, but it was like, at the time we was all scared, weren't we? And nobody, you know what I mean, didn't really want to go out much because, like, didn't want to fucking catch anything. But do you know what I mean? If you knew what you knew now, obviously you would obviously have been different. So yeah, yeah, I got a yeah. Like I say, I was one of the top salespeople for Vauxhall. When I worked for Vauxhall, I beat like all the top sales guys in there. I blew them away. You know, I was very, very good at dealing with people and connecting with people, and you know, and I still am to a degree. I think if you put me in that environment, I always wonder what I would do, what I would be like again if I could go back and do it. But you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. People annoy me now, that's the problem. I have got less patience I've got less patience for people. I used to have a bag load of patience, but I haven't got any patience now, to be fair. I guess that's just age. I guess that just comes in time. I think you're more patient when you're younger, and you lose your patience as you get older. Go on, Favs. I'm just going to be the automatic cat flap for everybody. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Like, you know, it's quiet. These streams are quiet, aren't they, at the minute? There's not a lot going on these streams. This is why I don't do a lot of streaming these days, because you don't get huge amounts of interaction these days, to be fair, on YouTube. But it is good for your watch hours there. It's really good for it. That's why I do it. That's why I do a little bit of gaming, do a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I have. Yeah. I've got about 5 or 6 accounts, so I've watched it on a couple, I think. Keep them coming. It's all about consistency. It is. Just keep them coming. You got to be in it to win it. Try and get a pattern. You know what I mean? Try and get a pattern. I go through little stages. You probably see how I do. I go through like little clusters of like, do you know what I mean? Of little inspirations, and I think, oh, I'll do something, and then, you know what I mean? But trying to keep that channel to topic at the minute, because I know a few people have been like, oh, you know, why are you still doing stuff on, you know, all that basically, you know? But it's because if you look at the analytics, it's because people want to see that stuff, yeah? So I've tried to come away from that topic a few times, you know, but every time I go back to looking at the analytics, what's driving the channel is all those videos related to Fred West, Cromwell Street, the Mill. That's the only videos that get watched. So I have to sort of ask myself, you know what I mean, you know, shouldn't be doing anything else other than that topic on that channel at the minute. So that's why I trying to do little bits like this on here so I can relax on here and off that topic, but try and keep that channel now totally to that topic, because I've been mad not to, yeah? It's what people want, it's what people are watching. I mean, people are still watching videos from 5 years ago, yeah? I've got one video that's done, I want to say 17,000 views, which it's not huge, but for a little channel like me, it's great. I mean, that's going up like 100 views every month. You know, I made that video like 4 or 5 years ago. So, you know, the best thing is to film while you feel like it. Exactly, because then you're right, because then your best of you comes out. I always said I don't put the camera on. If I'm feeling down or depressed, I really try not to put the camera on, because it doesn't. You don't portray. You know, you're not projecting a good version of yourself out there, and I do want to sort of always try and get a good version of myself out there, the best really, when you're on screen, because it can be rewatched and interpreted as different things. You know what I'm saying? So you want people to see the best in you. Do you know what I mean? So I try not to come on. But yeah, you can tell from some of my other videos, when I'm buzzing, I'm really buzzing, I'm full of energy, they're the best videos. They come out, brings out the best. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely look at it. It works, that's what people want on that channel now, and people come back to it for that. But yeah, I'm going to just do a few little lives on here, on this channel, do a little bit of gaming on this channel, you know what I mean, so I'm off, do you know what I mean, that's that topic, and I'm just here having a chill out basically on this channel really. If I can get it fucking monetized at some point, it'll be good, but it's like the PAL channel, I've made very, very little money from it, yeah. It's not financially viable. It's not going to do anything. You have to have about I don't know. I want to say like 3, 4, 500,000 subscribers to be able to make like a career out of it and start actually making some real money. But you know what I mean, I've made pennies on it, you know what I mean, but I have made pennies, so it's, you know what I mean, I am getting somewhere. But I did think there would be more money in YouTube than what there is. But when it was COVID, it was really, really busy. There was a lot of people on here. I had, you know, 10, 20, 30 people in the chat just constantly, it was just going. It was just going. I'd go off literally and the stream would still be going. I could go off uptown, go and get some beers, come back, and there'd still be people, like 30 people on there. But it's just, I don't know, it's just different now. YouTube ain't got that same buzz anymore, unfortunately. But I still think it's the best one if you want to upload videos. I haven't really got on with TikTok, didn't think much of TikTok, did a little bit on that. Thought it was shit, to be honest with you. Most of the trolling, any sort of issues that I had come through TikTok, so I would always sort of, you get trolled anyway from any of the platforms, but most of it come from TikTok, I would say. So I would say to people, just be wary of TikTok a little bit. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I didn't start mine until a bit later than that, really, until I started. I mean, I had my channel for a long time, but I didn't start uploading until about 2019, I want to say. And yeah, it was just buzzing. It was just so, you know, when you did lives, they were so lively. They were really, really, really buzzy. I guess people have gone on to Twitch and things like that now, really. I just like, I'm too long in the tooth. I've learnt YouTube, I know YouTube, and I'll stick with it. It is what it is. You never know, something might happen. I've got a stalker on my channel, but he seems harmless so far. Yeah, the harmless ones are the ones you got to worry about. Yeah, watch them. Just don't ever meet them. Don't let them know where you are. But yeah, I got stalked for years by somebody. I did for years. He's probably still there stalking me, but no, I think he's got bored now. There's some fucking weirdos out there. I'm telling you. Right, do you want to go out? Are you just coming to us to annoy me? Go on. She's a cat flap again, am I? She's a fucking cat flap, isn't it? Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just got to be wary. I know obviously the world is different now and people do meet people online. It's a fact. It's the way, you know, the world is. But what I would say to people out there is if you are going to go and meet somebody offline, take a friend with you, meet in a public place, all of the, do you know what I mean? Don't go to somebody's house that, you know what I mean, you've only just started, like, it's madness, isn't it? Madness, what people are doing. But yeah, you take a friend with you, meet in a public place, make sure there's cameras, make sure there's people around, you know. You don't know what people are going to do these days. There's fucking weirdos out there, isn't there? And then we've got all these fucking, I don't know, foreigners coming over and we don't know if they're criminals or not. That's worrying, yeah. On here, but seems to be able to comment anyway. And he's not followed me on. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I've got to be honest, I haven't really had a lot of issues from Facebook, apart from when I was having those issues with that King Ian. One of his cronies put an advert up on Facebook that I was selling a car really cheap, and I had loads of people at the door. So that's the only issue I had with Facebook. But do you know what I mean? That was a bit fucked up. But that was just like a one-off. But yeah, they used it. They put an advert in to say that I was selling this fucking car really, really cheap, and there's people queuing up the street for it. Literally, it was like bang, the door was just going all night. It's like, for fuck's sake, mate. This ain't good. It's just not good. Yeah. These things happen at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, don't fucking meet people that you don't fucking know. Make sure you got, you know what I mean? Don't go and meet a profile, meet a person. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fucking hell, man. How many people are in here anyway? So you've got 7 people in here. Come on, people. It's just me and Sarah talking here. Come on, say hello. Don't bite. Oh yeah, we had a little bit of rain earlier. It's not like, it wasn't like mad though. It was just a little bit, little trickle in. I don't know, let me just step my head out the door, see if it's... No, not yet, but there's a lot of cloud out there. It looks like it could do. Maybe it's on its way. We had a sprinkling earlier, but like nothing significant. But it's cooled down. It's so much cool. I could not cope. Could not cope yesterday, and the day before as well. It was just like, I didn't even know what to do with myself. I just felt fucking horrible. Felt horrible. And our room just gets so hot because some of the central heating pipes come through our room. It's weird, so it gets really fucking warm in that room, even if the central heating's off. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all connected to the boiler. And yeah, I woke up being sick. I felt like, do you know what I mean? You know when you're overheated? I had to go outside and like sort of like calm myself down a little bit. It was horrible. It was horrible. I just couldn't breathe. I used to be alright with the hot weather. I used to be able to, you know what I mean? I've been all the way to Nepal and Australia and places like that. They're fucking a lot hotter. But this has been unbearable, you know. I think it got 32, I think it got here yesterday, 32, 33. It was unbearable. Have you scared everyone off? Oh, do you know what? I don't know. It's me, I think. And nobody's blocked on here. I think I blocked one person because they were being a bit like, you know what I mean? There's no, it's mad, isn't it? Too scared to talk, aren't they? They're too scared to talk. 8 people, come on people. Come in here and have a fucking chat. See, this is the hardest thing, Saz, when you do lives, is keeping it going, trying to keep fucking things going. It's alright, when you got half a dozen people in the stream, it just fucking, it just runs itself, do you know what I mean? Because people are firing questions at you, you're answering, you're asking questions, and so on and so on, and it just goes, it flows, yeah? Might be people, it's Sunday night, people are up early for work. Yeah. Al Chingon. New Year, I'll try not to stalk anyone. Oh, those PA speakers, do you play music? Yeah? Yeah, they do, yeah. You've got to have your fucking speakers, haven't you? It's got to be done, mate. There is music playing in the background, I don't know if you can hear it. It might not be that loud, because it's just on a mellow one. But yeah, welcome. Hope you're well. What, should we have another beer then? Let's have another beer. It's got to be done, innit? Shall we have another beer? He says, go on, Just. I'm still getting used to it. Hey! Yeah, if you get a StreamYard's account though, sir, you don't need to go on camera. I only put myself on camera because I'm a sexy bastard, and you know, I don't mind showing myself. I'm only joking. A bit cocky, ain't I? So, but no, you don't need to show yourself. You could just put an avatar up and just talk, and you'd be surprised. You know what I mean? You would probably get a better response than me because people respond to females better than they do males. So, and you just have to talk. Get in there, David. How are you, mate? Long time no see, brother. How are you? On the pool tonight, I am, mate. I am. I've got myself a perfect draft. Look at it. It's not Stella though. It's Corona. I need to order the Corona glasses. So, yeah. It's all right, mate. It's all right. Good idea. Do you need to? Well, the first 20 hours there is free, and I don't use. If I do a StreamYard, I don't use any more 20 hours a month anyway. So it's free. If you want to use certain features, it'll cost you more. But just the basic stuff that I've done, the way I've done them, they're free, mate, and I can help you with that. So just download the app and make yourself an account. And like I say, your first 20 days, like I say, your first 20 hours, they're free. And it's personally for me, it's hard to go over 20 hours worth of streaming. That's a lot of streaming in a month. You probably just want to pop on maybe once, maybe twice a week to start with. Try and do the same day so people get a pattern of when you're doing it. And go like that, and go like that. Yeah, man. I had a Carlsberg Draft Master years ago. The bugger stopped making kegs for it. Export was loopy. I love that Carlsberg export. I don't think it's the same now, is it? Like a lot of these drinks, which is why I got the machine, because you know you can get some authentic beers. They still do a lot of English sort of shit. Do you know what I mean? But they do a lot of like German Pilsners, and the Stella that I just drank the other night, that was 5% Stella, not the 4.6 that you get in the cans. So, really nice, mate. I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased with it. Yeah, no problems there. And if, like I say, anything. I had one of those as well, Soda Streams. They were fucking brilliant. Yeah, that's basically what it is, isn't it? It's a souped up Soda Stream, but the beer is so smooth. Ooh. Mm. Mm. Sorry, that head was getting away with me there for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, the head was getting away. But I hope you're all well, people. Kegs are a bit pricey for the perfect trap. Yeah, they are in the end. If you go and buy them straight out of the supermarket, then yeah, they're dear. If you order them off the website, you get deals on them. They get certain deals. There's like a football promotion coming up at the minute where you can get like 2 for 60 quid. So they cost you like £30 a keg. And then you get £5 back, yeah, for your actual keg. They want the kegs back, so it's like a deposit thing for it. So it ends up costing you 25 quid for a keg. A keg's 10 pints. So it's not cheap, but it's not pub prices. It's probably half. You're paying half price what you would do in the pub, I would say, roughly. Probably about £2.50, £3 a pint, roughly. But they do all sorts of promotions all the time on different beers, so you know what I mean? But yeah, you get £5 off, yeah. You get £5 back for the empty, so it's a no-brainer, really. It was the old David Beckham when he was doing the advert. I was like, oh, if it's good enough for Bex, it's good enough for me, do you know what I mean? I'll have one of them. Yeah, no, it's really, really good. Yeah, I recommend it. It's a nice thing to, don't get me wrong, you're probably not going to like drink every single pint out of it because it's probably too expensive just to be drinking all the time. But it depends on how much you drink, I guess, really. For me, I like a couple in the evening, so, you know what I mean? I thought it'd just be a nice thing. And at Christmas, it's, you know what I mean? You can imagine it when people come round and you've got draft beer for people, you know, to have with the Christmas dinner. It's like, do you want a draft beer? Yeah, no problem. You don't need to go down the pub, do you? Yeah. Cheers, anyway. Cheers, peeps. Look at that. It's beautiful. Really. I think it's going to be one of them things that every man needs to have, you know what I mean? It chills the beer, absolutely. It's no different than drinking it out. It's pub beer. And I've got to say, I feel like I get a bit more of a head on it than, you know what I mean, drinking cans at home. I don't know. But you always do. Whenever you go to the pub and you have a few pints, I always feel more drunk from it. Or not drunk, but you know what I mean? You feel like you've had a couple of fucking drinks. It's weird. It must be because it's fresher or something. I don't know. It's got to be. It's just got to be because it's fresh. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. We like to drink over here too, but don't know about what's popular over there. Well, yeah. What sort of drinks? What do you drink out? What beers do you drink out there now? We have a lot of Stella and Heineken and Foster's, and I'm just trying to think. Carlin. They're really the popular ones. Is anyone on the stream like Cat Salad? Yeah, there you go. Subscribe to the channel. There's loads of videos there. Get in there. Yeah, I like a drink. I don't get me wrong. I'm not an alky. I don't drink daytime or anything like that. And although it's been really, really hot, I have not touched that machine until the evening. It's a bit of do you know what I mean? I like 420 Sweetwater. It's a local brewery. Oh, nice. I like 420. I like 420 full stop. I do. we'll have a 420 stop in a minute. That sounds nice. Sweetwater. Cannabis beer. Yeah, it's got to be some sort of. That sounds lovely. Is it like a hemp beer or something? Yeah, it's lovely. That is so nice. I like, don't get me wrong, I like the Stella, but the Stella was a little bit too strong. It was that I couldn't drink much of it, but I could get in trouble with this. This is a proper session beer, this is. It does not taste like the bottles either of Corona. It just doesn't. Ooh. Got to be done now. Oh, sorry, Scrappy. My cat wants to come in. Right, Scraps. Bless you. 420 crew, where are you? This is better today, isn't it? I've struggled. I can actually function today. I wish. Weed is not legal in my state, but we still smoke it. Yeah, well, it's not legal here either. But well, it is and it isn't. It's legal for medical, but not for recreational. But for obviously medical it is. But it's just there's such a grey area in the UK. The police don't even know the law, but you know, generally, I basically, I've got a medical prescription, so I can legally smoke it. But like I say, there are grey areas. If you walk down the street with a joint and you walk past a copper, the likelihood you're going to get arrested these days. It's just, you know what I mean. It's one of those. It's one of those. But it is getting better. It is getting better in this country. You know, hopefully there will be something coming up shortly. You know. But everybody smokes it. I don't think people are really bothered. You know what I mean? Everyone smokes it. But like I say, it's a grey area. It is a grey area in the UK at the minute. We've been legal since 2018. But like I say, the police still don't know the law at the minute. They a lot of the time they've arrested people, they've taken their weed off them, and then they've had to give it back. Because they've arrested people, realised that, you know, they've broken the law themselves by arresting these people. They've had to de-arrest them and then give them their weed back, which is quite amusing. It's quite amusing. Give me my fucking weed back, you bastards. Yeah. Yeah, they're not allowed to take it. You know what I mean? If you've got a prescription for it, they're not allowed to take it, and they will have to give it you back. But it's hard. Like say, it's hard because the coppers on the street, like say, they haven't got a fucking clue, and you'll just end up getting arrested and fucking inconvenienced. You know, you'll end up getting fucking let out. But you know what I'm saying? Can't believe they can technically arrest a granny for making hash cakes. Yeah, I know. I seen that. Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? That's mad. There was a guy a few years ago who used to make chocolates and cakes and things, and he used to donate it to people who needed the medicine, who couldn't afford the medicine. You know, not recreational. I mean, people who were ill and they needed, you know, the medicine. Maybe they were cancer treatment patients and they lose their appetite. Cannabis really helps. It really helps the appetite. So this guy was making these chocolate bars and these brownies and he was distributing it everywhere. But he got done. Somebody dobbed him in and he went to prison. You know what I mean? So, and he wasn't charging anything for it. He was just asking people who were in the community, who were maybe growers or people who bought weed and they had a little bit, like they could maybe donate. So he was getting the weed donated from people, and then he was made so he could basically make it and then distribute it for free. So he wasn't charging for it. He wasn't, you know, he wasn't classed as a drug dealer. Do you know what I'm saying? He was just out of the kindness of his heart was making the medicine to distribute it. But it just shows you, doesn't it? Even somebody doing good like that, they end up in prison. Yeah, they end up in prison. My 12-year younger cousin got a legal weed card from Florida and throws it in my face all the time. I bet. He's found that I'm going to take his card and throw it in the river next time he posts that. Take his card and take his weed. Yeah, man. Yeah, Christ, can't they go for it? Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. But they don't go for the real criminals. The real people causing the problems, do they? It ain't people smoking weed, is it? It's all the coke and all of that stuff that's coming in with the Albanians in this country, personally. That's where I see most of the bad stuff. Is the cocaine, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere, and it's all down to the Albanians, isn't it? You know what I mean? But no, they're running around just selling it willy-nilly. It's madness, isn't it? And somebody can get arrested over a bit of weed. So it's about time we legalised in this country, because if it was legalised, people would have to smoke it in designated areas. So all this, you know what I mean, where people are moaning about it maybe being on the street and stuff like that, if it was in a designated area, you wouldn't have that, because people would know that they would have to go to a designated area to smoke it. If they were still smoking it on the street, they'd get arrested. That's the rules in you know, that's what I would put down. I would say that. If there's a place where you can go to smoke, you go and smoke. You don't smoke in the street. You don't smoke in places you shouldn't smoke. You go to the designated areas, and that's it basically. You know what I mean? Why is it Albanians? I don't know much about it. They've took over the drug market. They started basically about 10-15 years ago. They started with cannabis, and they grew a lot of weed, certain types of weed, basically, really, really cheaply, getting slave labour in. You've probably seen a lot of things in the papers where you've got people in there, they're growing and they've been sort of put in there just literally to do that. They don't come out of the properties, and it's like slave labour. Do you know what I mean? So they kind of started like that, and they got a foothold in. I think they've made a little bit of money off the cannabis. They've realised that there's not a lot of money in cannabis. There really isn't. There's more lucrative. There's more lucrative to go into things like cocaine. So I think they've initially gone in, made a little bit of money to set themselves up, and then they've just taken over the cocaine market completely. which is now, you'll find that the cocaine on the street now tests about 80%, whereas you go back to, say, 2007, it probably tested about 20 to 30%. And if you got 30% cocaine back then, that was good, you know. The rest of it is made up with shit, yeah. But what happened with the Albanians is basically what they was mixing it with, the regulations started getting tighter on them. So you would get in as much trouble with the cocaine as you would the mixing agent to mix with the cocaine, yeah? Real harsh sentences. So the government started making it real hard to get these additives, right? So, and then obviously because it would be the same amount of jail time, if not more, by having just something that they were going to mix it with, they decided that it was too risky. It was too risky to get this additive to mix with the cocaine, so they're just going to start selling the cocaine pure, right? Selling it for a higher price, but a purer version of the cocaine. So instead of mixing it now, because they can't get this stuff is just been banned, it's been obsolete, it's, you know what I mean? It's been taken out of the market. It's not red. They could order this stuff off Amazon and eBay back in the day. Now they can't because of the restrictions, yeah? And the fact that you would get jail time just by having something which wasn't even a drug. So, literally, 80% cocaine now, pure. And it's taken over the market. Don't get me wrong, I don't do cocaine, by the way. I don't do it. I know a lot about it because I'm interested in cartels, in this type of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm really interested in it, but I don't think I smoke weed. I don't do any other drugs than that, just to make it clear, all right? I'm very clued up on it, and I know a lot about it, but I'm not a snorter. I'm not a snorter. Are people getting ill overdose? Yeah, so a lot more people are dying. A lot more people are getting addicted. It's almost like crack. It's almost as strong as crack. It's not, but it's almost as strong. So they're taking it, and like I say, it's 3 times the strength of what it was back in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. So Pirates are harmless. The worst thing my cousin has done is tell me a long story. He said if you put sunglasses on a dog behind a wheel, makes it you can drive a car. Fucking brilliant. Glad you don't do it. Bad for your teeth and nose. No, not for me. It ain't for me, sir. I tried it back in the early 2000s. I had a friend who was really into it. And I tried it and I didn't like it, I'll be honest. It made me all hyper and all like that. And I don't like, and all sweaty. And I didn't like it. And you know what I mean? I could see all these guys and the damage it was doing. I thought, nah, it's not for me. So, like I said, I tried it, didn't like it, wasn't for me. And I can't understand why people get all like that on it. I don't like to get jittery. I like to get mellow, which is why I smoke. I like to get chilled. I like to be calm. I don't want to take something that's going to make me fucking hyper. It's going to be no good. But it was watching people, you know what I mean? Even back then when it wasn't as strong, the grip it would have on them. It was, yeah, it's just, you know, I couldn't understand it because I didn't like it. I didn't have that, you know what I mean? It didn't have that effect on me. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. So yeah, I hate to think what the stuff like now is, like a lot stronger, do you know what I mean? Not for me. Like I said, that's early 2000s, I reckon. My mates was messing around with that. I'm a pothead at the end of the day. I'm a pothead. I've always been a pothead. I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really like all them other bits. I did like the pills back in the day, the old MDMA, back in the rave days. I did enjoy that. That was good. But again, you're going back to like the 90s for me. I haven't really done anything like that. I can't do drugs as it would fuck my mental health. The come downs would be, yeah, they would do. And that again, that's probably another reason why I wouldn't touch anything like that. You know what I mean? MDMA was all right though. I felt MDMA was really therapeutic back in the day. I found it was because you drop a pill and then all you do is you'd feel empathy with people. So you just be sat there, just having a chat and just. Do you know what I mean? Just unloading your mind, and they'd be unloading their mind, and then you'd just be chatting, and like it was great times. They were great times. I've got to be honest. I was a big fan of that, but it was just amazing. Just that empathy that you had with people, and then you felt great. A couple of days later, you felt great. You had a little bit of a shit come down. Don't get me wrong, but once you've been to bed, had something to eat. You felt good. You felt like you'd unloaded. You know what I mean? I understand why they use it in therapy with people. What goes up must come down. Must. What goes up must come down. Yeah. One of my exes did E at the uni. Enjoyed it. But yeah. I mean, the come downs all right if you got a little bit of weed. To be fair, they're fine. Then they were brilliant. I used to have just come downs. Have a few bongs and that, and I was absolutely fine. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I could do it now. It's different now. They don't. The ease that we had in the 90s, you can't get them now. Just what they're taking now is slightly different. What they're taking now is stronger, but it isn't stronger because there's a plant extract which was added to ecstasy back in the 90s, and they don't use that plant extract anymore. They use the synthetic. They're saying, like, the people who make it, they say it shouldn't make any difference, but it did. Like I say, that empathy that you got from the pill, the way you used to feel with people, the connection, like, you didn't get that with the new stuff. Didn't do that at all. It was almost like there was a buzz there, but that deeper connecting feeling was not there. I just can't. Anyone who'd had E back in there, you'd understand that you felt like you just loved everything. You had empathy for everyone around you, and it was just I watched a program on it, and it was trying to sort of say, well, look, what is the difference between the old stuff and the new stuff? And it was just the fact that, again, what they added to stabilise it too was a plant. It was a plant that basically, I can't remember what it's called, but it grows somewhere in the Amazon, and I don't think that it's very easy to get hold of. And they needed, obviously, as people were buying more, they needed something which they could mass produce. So they synthesised it. They made a synthetic version of it, and it just wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. It's mad. And also what this program showed was the pills that we were taking, they were half of the strength of what they take today. So they're taking the MDMA content is nearly double in these modern pills, but they weren't getting half of the, do you know what I mean? The MDMA feeling. They weren't getting it. I feel sorry for people who haven't felt that, because it was amazing. Yeah, it's made them. Yeah. I don't. They're more. I mean, you could say it's an amphetamine, couldn't you? But the ones back in the day, they weren't. They were just like. They didn't feel like that. It didn't feel like that at all. But the new ones are more amphetamine-y. You know what I mean? They're more like that. Just to explain the differences, you still get a buzz off them, but they're not. You know what I mean? Again, I haven't taken any for years, but I have taken ODs and I have taken new ones, so I know, like I say, I know the difference between them. Just haven't done anything for many years now. I've been pretty for the past. I don't know. I've not taken anything for a while because they're shit. It's not worth taking. if you can't get what we had back in the 90s and the early 2000s, it's not worth it. I don't want to take something. So, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. If you could get hold of, like say, something like the old Mitsubishis or something like that from the early 2000s, they were magical. They were magical. I remember going through a rave, and I remember walking through like thousands of people, or it seemed like thousands of people, and I just remember just like feeling like I died and gone to heaven. I can't, it's really weird to explain, but I felt like if I'm dead and this is heaven, this is amazing. And this is just like, nothing gets better than this. And I just remember, and that's always stayed with me, that feeling, it just, you know what I mean? Everything was just so perfect at that point, you know? And I was just like, it was almost like I was in a different dimension, yeah? I was in a different, you know what I mean? You know, like it's with ley lines and that, they say, you know what I mean? There's different versions and different realities. I just felt like I was in a different reality. It was weird, really, really weird, but just like I was in heaven, like this is heaven, this is heaven, this is just the best. Can't get any better than this. And alright, nothing's really topped that, to be fair. You know what I mean? As a feeling. Yeah, man. Bring on the rave days, eh? You can't beat them. Some of the best times I ever had, really. It's just not the same now. Like, it's just like everything's changed. People have changed. The drugs have changed. You know, it's a different time now. I don't know if you could ever. I don't know if you could ever replicate that again. Because the music was changing as well. Yeah, you know. Where you've gone from like the 90s music where it was all like fucking little bit of teeny bop rock and roll, all that sort of thing, and then you started getting this fucking trancey dancey sort of music coming in. It was like completely different, you know what I mean? Completely different. Look how dance music has evolved from that point, you know what I mean? It's amazing. I've got to be careful not to drink too much of this beer, man. This feels like it's going to my fucking head. Yeah, I do feel sorry for anyone who hasn't experienced it, but you know, I don't think you will. I think it's just one of them. You had to be there at the time. It was just a bit of, like, say, the music. It was the drugs were right. Everything was just bang, 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 bang. It was all right. I'm so hungry. I'd best go and make dinner. It was nice to have a chat. Yeah, it was, mate. It was nice to have a chat. You keep it uploading them videos, matey. And cheers for the chat. I'll see you in a bit, yeah? Go and enjoy your dinner. You've got to be done in it. I didn't eat much today, mind. It's too fucking hot. Yeah, man. See you later, mate. Yeah, it's crazy. Bring back the rave days. Just amazing. So I just, like I say, I just remember just walking through those arenas, just bouncing and buzzing, you know. First time I smoked weed was in the late 90s at a graduation party for my friend's older sister. We got the giggles and stayed in Paris refrigerator for an hour. Fuck me, I've done some funny things stoned. Talk about that. Let's have a little cheeky one. I've got some cheese here. Some cheese, but it's not cheese. They said it was cheese, but it isn't. They lied to me. It's nice, but it isn't cheese. It's definitely like some sort of Afghani type, because you can taste it, but it ain't cheese. Oh, if you've had cheese before, it's very distinctive. Just got to crack this door open here, people. Cheers. I've done some fucking funny things, Stone Mine, I have. I think the most I've had is 3 takeaways in one night. Can you beat that out there? How many takeaways have you had in one night? That was like on a payday, proper fucking Stone line. Just like, right, fucking order a Chinese, right, order fucking something. I can't remember what I even had, but it was 3. I think I had a curry in the end. I had Chinese, something else, and then a curry. He was like, fuck. You fat bastard. Yeah, it's got a sourness to that. It's not at all like the musty, like skunky. You know, it is skunky, but it's not musty. It's alright. It's not bad. Just when you're expecting something else, expecting another, and it isn't that, you know what I mean? I was expecting it to be that musty, sort of skunky, and it's like, it's quite vibrant, this one is. It's almost got like a bit of a sour taste to it, which you don't get that from cheese. There's a strain called, believe it or not, there's a strain called Green Crack, marijuana, obviously. But yeah, it reminds me of that strain. Very, very sweet. It's got a sweetness to it. But yeah, nice. But yeah, normal cheese is a lot stronger than that. This, it feels like a bit of a like sativa with it. Do you know what I mean? I feel quite alert with it. I'm talking more straight away. Yeah, man. Cheers, people out there. Appreciate you. Going to try and do a few more of these type streams and try and get a few people on here, and once we get a few people talking on here, it'll be a lot easier. But I've not done a lot on this channel, so it's my fault, but it's consistency. It's about me coming on and you know what I mean, at regular time and start doing a little bit, like, you know what I mean. YouTube is boring at the minute. I've just sat there and people who I normally sort of watching that, and like nobody's sort of streaming and nobody's sort of doing anything these days. So just thought, fuck it, I'm bored, really bored. Just fuck it, I just put a stream on, just have a little chat. Do you know what I mean? It brings up your confidence. I'm not like an unconfident person anyway, but like when you don't like stream, it takes a while to get going. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's good. The more I do, the better I'll get, and the more I'll do, and the more comfortable I get. You know what I mean? Cheers. Hope you're drinking something nice out there. Well, that's blocking, but that's nice, that is. You can feel that buzzing, eh? Yeah, man. God, it's gone quiet, innit? Cheers, people, anyway. Like I say, if you are watching the stream back, not live, then obviously just remember we're going to be doing more evening ones on here, so try and pop on. I used to do a lot on my other channels. People say, like, why are you messing around with this channel just when you've got, you know, 2 other big channels? Well, they're subjected to other things. I don't want to sort of mess them up by having a drink on them like this and having a chat, like, because it fucks with the algorithm. So I just leave those channels because they're working at the minute. One of them's making money, one of them isn't. But I leave them to it, and I just come on here and have a little fucking chat, like, really. I want somewhere where I can just come and fucking chill out with people and like fucking have a laugh and that, really, you know what I mean? Have a little beer, have a little fucking chinwag, fucking put the world to fucking rights, talk some fucking shit. Got to be done, innit? That is going down. Too well. Massive shout out to Seaside Mark there. I see the old Seaside Mark was on the old fucking whiskey last night. Fucking hell, mate. Do you guys watch Seaside Mark at all? If you do, wow, you got to watch his His whiskey drink. Fucking hell, mate. I know you done a video, didn't you, this morning going, I ain't drinking any more whiskey again. I don't like whiskey. I don't drink whiskey for that reason. It makes me, not nasty, it just, I don't know. It makes me sick. It does. If I'm ever going to be ill off a drink, it's going to be fucking whiskey. So, not for me. If I'm going to drink any spirit, you know, I love tequila. I like vodka. If I'm having it with a mixer, I'm having like a vodka Red Bull, vodka fruit juice, vodka lemonade, vodka whatever, you know what I mean? But if I'm having a shot, it's going to be tequila all the way. But Slammer, a little bit of salt, yeah. The lime, bosh. Look, I love tequila. Absolutely love it. Fucking hell, full of gas now. I was just saying earlier, this beer wasn't giving me any fucking gas, and now all it's doing is giving me fucking gas. Fucking hell. Did anyone see Gert the other night? Fucking hell, that was a fucking nightmare as well, wasn't it? Talking about YouTube. Jesus Christ. She blocked me for saying hello. Fucking horrible, mate. Anyone of Gert's fans in the chat? She don't like me. She don't fucking like anybody. Oh, fucking come on, people. I've run out of steam now. I've run out of steam, people. Come on. Get me talking. I'll stay. If people talk, I'll stay longer. You know what I mean? I'll stay all night if people talk. I say, people want somewhere to stream, people want somewhere to go, you know what I mean? I'll do streams. I'll even open up StreamYards at some point when I get a little bit more confident with it. I'm not brilliant with the software and all the porn bombing and all that. I just get caught out by it. So I want to make sure I know what I'm doing with it, make sure I've got a few people. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a few StreamYards. Wow, we've gone quiet here, haven't we, people? Do I need a window open? I'm quite warm. Sorry, peeps. Get some fucking air in here, man. It's gone so hot all of a sudden. Can you hear that music? Yeah. Oh. Why scraps coming in? Yeah, I've got to be honest, this beer isn't cheap. But it's not expensive either. It's just, you know what I mean? You'd be cheaper buying cans, don't get me wrong. I don't think you'd be seeing a Valley 420 drinking one of these beers at one of these machines. Do you know what I mean? Take care, mate. Thanks for joining the chat. Really appreciate that. I will be back soon. But yeah, have a good one, yeah? Take care. Nice talking. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't think you'd see Felly buying one of these machines, would you? I think he's quite happy with his Frosty Jacks. But I bet he'd like it. I bet if he had a beer out of this, I bet he'd go, oh, fucking hell, that's a nice beer. Do you know what I mean? I can really taste the difference in it. It's got to be done. But yeah, we're going to do a bit more on here. We are going to do a bit more. I've neglected this channel. Like I say, we need to get a few people on here. And then, like I say, once I've got a few people in, I'll mod a few people once I know who's here, and then hopefully we'll have a channel going. And maybe do some hangouts at some point if we get to know a few people and things start going in the right direction. You can, like I say, open up hangouts and start building a little community from the A to the B. Yeah? Oh, it's so nice. In a minute, I'm going to wash that glass. I'm going to put it in the fridge for a minute before I pour my next one. because it's got to be done. I've not drank pints, I've only drank like, not quite, pints are up here. I haven't, with the amount of froth, I've had it about that much beer. So I've probably had just over a pint at the minute, probably about 700 mils. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Just got to pay for the fucker now. I had a little 30-day, what do you call it? Pay in 30 days. So that's fine, I get paid next week, so I'll buy it in full. I could have paid for it over 3 months, but I thought fuck it, I'll get paid next week. I'll just do a fucking 30-day invoice on it, get it fucking delivered, and I'll pay for it when I get paid. I'm fucking sorted. I think £200 not bad, is it? Do you know what I mean? For what you get. Right, let me watch that. 2 seconds, people. I will be back. I'll be back. Come on, let's get some chat on here. Come on, people. Glass is washed and ready to go, people. What is anyone saying? Anyone talking? Come on, people, let's have a chat. Come on. There's a few people there, come on. Because I can't talk to myself, can I? If there's no one chatting, I will pop off. I would like to stay on and talk to people and keep a live stream going. But obviously it's very difficult, obviously, if people don't want to speak. Because I can only talk about so much. But obviously if people are chatting and asking questions and fucking hell, I've spilled all that weed. Really? Yeah, it's difficult to talk to yourself for more than an hour. I think once I get to about an hour, I get to that point of like, I don't know what to say now, do you know what I mean? Have a little bong anyway, eh? Should we have a cheeky little one? Got to be done, people. This one's blue cheese I'm smoking now. I've got cheese and I've got blue cheese, but the cheese isn't cheese. But this blue cheese is blue cheese. This is actually proper. yeah, I was disappointed when I got the delivery of the cheese, because I was expecting more of a cheese, and it just isn't. It's something else. It's something else that people are pretending that it's cheese. Shut up. I've got a few reviews coming up on that, obviously Justin's World. So I've got a wedding gelato, I've got cheese, which isn't cheese, and I've got blue cheese, and then I've got something else to review, so there'll be a few reviews coming up there. Do you know what I mean? So if you like your weed reviews, watch that space. Justin's World will be coming back alive. Cheers people, blue cheese all the way. It's heavy hitter. It's heavy hitter. I love that strain. To all you smokers, tokers, 420 crew out there, yes, yes. Smoking, rolling, choking, let's go people. Hope you're smoking something nice out there. Don't stop and stare, you better beware of the pokey bear. Really nice that. I said, I ordered that blue cheese and it came, and I was like, that's fucking banging. It's just like the blue cheese I remember. It's so nice. And I thought, I'll order some cheese, because he had some cheese. I thought, oh, let's have some cheese. The blue cheese is turning up. It's really, really nice, you know what I mean? So I'll order a little bit of cheese off matey. You know what I mean? And it came and I smelt it, and I was like, it smells nice. It smells really skunky, really like, oh, I got really like fragrant, but it just didn't have that fucking zing to it, that cheese zing to it. Yeah? I mean, if you know cheese, you know the strain, you know it's a very, very skunky but musty smell. It's an unforgettable smell. Once you smell it, you know that strain and you're locked in. But I smell this, I'm like, it smells sweet, whereas cheese doesn't. You know, it's got a sweetness, but not like a real, like, just pure sweet, and almost like a sourness to it as well, which cheese does not have any sour in it. It has no sour taste to it at all, yeah? It's all musty and skunky and really sort of like, do you know what I mean, potent. And this other one was vibrant, it was light, it was obviously an Afghani cross, but it wasn't cheese, yeah? It's not. I will review it, I will review it. There was a strain I smoked a few years ago called Green Crack, and I thought it's very, very similar to that. And another one called Casey Jones. I'm pretty sure it was Casey Jones, and it had that sour sort of aftertaste to it as well. It reminded me of that. So there's a few strains it reminds me of, but that ain't cheese. So disappointed, but not disappointed to, I mean, if the weed was shit, then I'd be fucking pissed, but it's not. The weed's really, really good. It's just not what it should be, yeah? Royal Queen of Seeds version of cheese is not cheese. It's something else. You know, they've tried to replicate it, but they've not got it right. They've just not got it right at all. It's not the right. Anyone who's had cheese knows cheese is just, you know what I mean, it's out of this world. So I'll have another little beer, I'm gonna have another little pipe actually as well, because I'm fucking buzzing from that. It's making me fucking, you know what I mean? But I felt like really shit the other night because I was watching another streamer, and she was fucking like, her cat was like meowing, and her cat wasn't very well, and the cat was meowing all the time, and she kept going, shut up! Shut up! She was going to this cat, and it's quite distressing watching this streamer, and she's drinking straight vodka. Yeah, and you all know what I'm talking about out there if you've seen this stream, but I was watching her, and like, you know, her cat ain't very well. It ain't been well for days, and it's just, it's crying. It's meow, it's meow, and she's drinking this vodka, and she's going, shut up, shut up. And right, the next day, right, I put her stream on, and she's crying her eyes out. I'm like, oh, what's going on? This cat's died, isn't it? So the cat's there in pain all night. She's telling it to shut up, yeah? And then the very next day, yeah, that cat's dead. And everyone was saying to her, right, you need to go and take that cat to a vet, and she was like, I can't because I'm disabled, I can't. And people were like, well, we'll help, we'll send a taxi, and she was just like, she didn't want to know none of it. She didn't want to know none of it. She just carried on drinking her vodka, telling everyone to shut up, telling the cat to shut up, and then the cat died the next day. It's just like, do you know what I mean? That made me feel fucking shit, that did. I don't know where this has come from either. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Because it's on my mind, isn't it? It's on my mind, I guess. But yeah, that was really distressing. That's disgusting. This disgusting person. Just Gert, you are disgusting. Just to watch her abuse her animal like that. And then, you know, absolutely disgusting. I can't believe what I saw there. You know what I mean? She's going, shut up! He was going, meow, shut up! It's like that poor fucking kitty. And people were like, yeah, people in the chat were going, yeah, I'll come round, I'll out, you know, we'll get you to the vets, or we'll you know. One girl in there was asking how much is the taxi. She must have asked about 6 times. So she was obviously happy to pay for a taxi for her. Do you know what I'm saying? But she fucking blocked her or something and started being abusive. I went on there and she started being abusive to me. I was just like, it's mad. It's mad watching this woman. And then, like I say, I switched on the next day. She's crying her eyes out, and the fucking cat's dead. And she's just left it on the floor, like. She's had to call her mate to come round to move the cat. And it's like, can you not just do it yourself? Like, you've left that cat to die, man. That cat's been crying for like 5 days, apparently, somebody was saying. 5 days that's needed medical attention. I think Lem said. And then, yeah, she just left it. She just left it to die, so... Tell me what you think, people. If you know what I'm on about, let's get a discussion going on this, because it was pretty bad. I'm gonna have a pipe while you lot talk. If you talk, if you don't talk, you don't talk. No one's blocked on here. I think I've blocked one person. One person. Everyone else was unblocked. But yeah, somebody sort of tried their luck last time and was very, very abusive. So yeah, I think there is one person blocked, but that is it. Come on, guys, come and have a chat with me. Are you not bored of YouTube right now and the people on here? People say I'm boring and that, but if people don't talk to me, you're not going to get anything out of me, are you? You're not going to get anything more out of me than what you're getting now. Yeah, if you want a more in-depth conversation, people need to start having a chat, getting involved, asking questions, yeah? It's like last time, once it started getting going, people were like, why don't you do StreamYards? You do StreamYards, all I've done, got fucking porn bombed. But yeah, I'll do a StreamYards. If, like I say, I need to get people on here first though. I need to get a few sort of people going, and then once, like I say, we get a few characters in here, we start building a community like we did before on the other channel. Right, blue cheese all the way. I'm feeling fucking stoned now. Feeling stoned. Oh yeah, the door's opening. Who's you? Fucking hell, scares me sometimes. That fucking blue cheese is strong mind. I know. Yeah. Yeah, just chilling out. Bit of blue cheese. Yeah, man. Fucking hell, I haven't even had the second one yet. It just shows you that, like, it's really strong, the blue cheese is. Yeah, man. Shout out to Lemons anyway. Just subscribe to me. Subscribe to your back, matey. Get in there. Oi, oi. Cheers. Oh no, that's the cheese, or the cheese that isn't cheese. I think I took it out of the wrong fucking grinder. It's so like, it's spicy. There's a spiciness to it. It's not cheese. You really like it. Mash up my face with a big disgrace with a mash up my face. Come on, people. I'll come off here in a minute. If no one starts talking within the next 5 minutes, I'll come off here. Come on. Come and chat with me. Yeah, that's good. But that wasn't the one I wanted. The other one fucked me up. Oh my. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if anyone watched that on stream the other night. It wasn't very nice. It wasn't very nice. There was a lot of people watching. And I think a lot of people that watch this stream watch the same sort of streams as what I do. So, which is why I mention a lot of these things, because it might relate to people and get people to start talking a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah? Yeah? Should I have another beer? Should I have another beer? I'll have, if somebody says have another beer, I'll have another beer in chat, yeah? Somebody's got to say. Do a Seaside Mark, shall I? So he does, have you seen it? He goes, he just goes around doing that lot of fucking madness. Yeah, man. Yeah. Cheers, people. Cheers for watching anyway, even if you don't want to talk. I understand a lot of people don't want to chat. I get it, you know what I mean? But how can I get any moderators on here if I don't get to know anyone, you know what I mean? How can I mod anyone up, or, you know what I mean? It's going to be hard, isn't it, if people don't chat? Yeah, I got rid of the moustache as well. Yeah, I did, yeah. Did you see that? Got rid of the moustache. It got to be done. Yeah, it got to be done. But should we go and get that glass out of the fridge? Do you think it's going to be chilled enough yet? Hmm? I feel absolutely fucking battered right now. Right. Just listening to some random shit on YouTube there, a little bit of deep house mix. Some little, yeah. Whatever happened to fucking Mike Toppin out there, people? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand how, like, I can get so little interaction on here, but again, I watched somebody like Gert who was just there abusing people, calling everyone a cunt, being just horrible to people, and she's got like fucking 60, 70 people in there, and there's 20 people typing. It's just madness. Isn't it? But you get someone genuine who wants to do some streams and have a chat. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not a nutter enough, am I really? I'm not nuts enough. Yeah, you gotta be a nutter or a fucking nonce these days to have anyone interact with you. Do you know what I mean? Madness, isn't it, that? That don't make sense, does it? Right, I'm going for a fucking Mike Tyson. Pith. I'm going for a pith. Right, back in a minute, I'm gonna grab my fucking glass. I'm gonna have a beer. And if somebody hasn't joined by the time I've thought about my beer or said anything, and don't say anything while I'm in the toilet as well, because I ain't gonna fucking see it, am I? Do you know what I mean? So, right, back in a minute. hell, that's better. God damn, people, come on. Come on, people. Let's get fucking talking. Come on, I'll have a chat with someone. Let's get the fucking chat going. Come on, people. Let's get the chat going. I'm not ready to go to bed yet. I want to talk. See some Mark styling on this. Why you son of a bitch? Right, should I grab my beer glass? Are you ready for more beer? A little cheeky one, shall we? Nice cold glass again. Just put it in the fridge for 10 minutes. Because apparently the best way of drinking this Corona is at 2 degrees, although this machine that I've got only chills down to 3 degrees. Which 1 degree ain't going to make a difference, but if you chill a glass, there'll be a degree in there, won't there? So it should bring it down to about 2, so it should be a perfect point. But there we go. Cheers, people. Full of beer, Corona, on the go. Yeah, mate. Cheers. Nice, isn't it? Oh, I'm doing it now. Hey, get the beers on. I bet Timmy would fucking love this. I'd fucking love to get some. I'd love to get Timmy round and get some Stella. I'd be like, Timmy, this is the 5% Stella, mate. Down one. Have you seen Timmy down a pint? Bosh, literally. Fucking 2 seconds, mate. Gone. But yeah, I'd love to get Timmy round. Get the fucking 5% Stella on the go. Yeah, man. Get a fucking stream going. It'd be well funny. Funny as fuck, mate. Let's get some likes on here, people. Let's get some likes. Come on, people. Let's get some chat going on here. It's so difficult. Come on, get some chat going. Yeah? Got me beer poured, isn't it? So you reckon to that? Yeah, it's a bit of a head on it. I don't give a fuck, mate. Yeah, it's draft beer. It's fucking cold. Yeah. Like I say, there's a little bit of carbonation in it, not a huge amount, but as you can see by the glass, it's fucking cold, bruv. Yeah, lovely, look at it. Nice head on that. Nice 3-finger head on that, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can't beat a 3-finger head. Yeah, if you was like pulling that beer in Belgium or somewhere, that would be a perfect beer, really, wouldn't it? But obviously in this country, if you poured a pint like that in a pub, you'd probably get a punch in the face by the punter, wouldn't you? But hey, I'm drinking it at home, it doesn't matter. I don't need to fill it up to pint level because I could just top it up. I've got the machine there, bruv, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to drink out of this all the time. I have to have a few cans in the fridge, I think, and just, do you know what I mean? Just have a few nice ones. Be too expensive. I see some of these beer reviewers on there, I think, fucking hell. And some of them have got like 3, 4 of these on the go with different beers in them. Like, fucking hell, mate. What job do you do, bro? What do you do? Shit. Let's go. Cheers, peeps. Wow. Yeah, man. Come on, people, let's get this fucking chat going. Come on. Someone talk to me else I'm going to fuck off. I'm going to go. I'm going to foxtrot Oscar. I'm going to mosey on down the old fucking golden road, mate. But yeah, if people ain't going to start talking, I'm running out of steam, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I'm running out of steam. Yeah, I want to talk. I just don't know what to talk about. Come on, people, don't be shy. There's a few people on here. Come on, fucking say hello. Cheers. I've got some of that fucking, is it Angela? What do you call Angela? That other beer. You know the beer with the advert where the guys on the speedboat with the foxes? That beer, Angelo something. I've got some of them in the fridge, so I might crack one of them open in a minute and lay off this. Yeah, that's dripping there. Don't let it drip. Let it drip. Don't fucking waste a fucking bit of it, mate. So you couldn't do that in the pub, could you? You couldn't reach round to the bar and go, sorry, barman, I just wanted to get that drip. What happened with that? It is nice draft though, this Corona, I've got to be honest. It's not like in the bottle at all. It's a different drink. I can understand why people have raved about these machines. I've looked at them and I've just thought, God, it's expensive, but once you get into the detail, they're not too bad. Like I say, once you send your refills back and get money for that, and you know, it ain't too bad. And they do certain deals on certain kegs, so, you know what I mean? As long as you're not too fussed on, you know what I mean? As long as you're willing to try a few different, do you know what I'm saying? But if you're just like, I drink Stella and that's it, then there might not always be a deal on Stella, so it might cost you more, do you know what I'm saying? So, but they had a deal on 2 kegs of Corona. You can have one Corona like this, one of them was the lighter Corona, the Miguel or something. I think it's like a 3.3%. So you had 2 kegs, one normal, one light, 2 glasses, and it was £47.50. It's mad. If you wanted to change the light keg for just a normal Corona, you could, but you had to put £5 on it there. So it came out at like £52 something for two kegs of Corona, 2 Corona glasses, delivered free. Yeah, each keg's got 10 pints in it. So, you know. So if you've got like 3 or 4 friends round, you've all got a couple of pints of really nice draft beer, and then obviously if you've got one of the keg and you've got another keg in the, you know what I mean, in the freezer, you can have a right fucking party then, can't you? But yeah, 1 keg, 10 pints. It don't hold a huge amount. Don't get me wrong, it's not a huge amount, but it's enough. It's enough to, you know what I mean. And like I say, you just have a couple in the fridge if you've got people round, you change them. It takes like 5 minutes to change it, not even that, 2 minutes. Just put a new line in it, fucking bosh it in. Just make sure it's cold, that's all. That's what I didn't do on the first day. I got it home and it felt quite cold, the actual beer. So I just put it in the freezer for a couple of minutes while I was setting the machine up, but it was literally probably 5 minutes in the freezer while I was setting it up, so it didn't have long enough. And then I put the keg on the machine and it said like fucking 19 hours to get it down to temperature, man. So, but it was on that really hot day, 2 days back I think it was. It was really, really hot. I think it was like 30 odd degrees that day. Madness, absolute fucking madness. But yeah, I put it in and we didn't get to try it. Well, we did. It got down to about 10 degrees and I got a chill glass. I put it in the freezer for a little bit as well, and we just tried a little bit of beer, but it was alright. But it wasn't until the next day I tried it at 3 degrees when it actually got the temperature, and I was like, fucking hell, man, this is amazing. So creamy, so nice, just smooth, just goes down really, really well. makes you feel quite tiddly, like fucking, like when you go to, like, I could never understand, like you go to the pub, you have a couple of pints, you feel pissed, but you're at home, you have a couple of pints at home and you don't feel the same. Whether I always thought it was like the air or just being out and about in general, being on your feet maybe. I don't know, because like you say, you're normally always on your feet in the pub, or I am anyway. I don't like to sort of sit down. I'm a stander-upper drinker, as you can probably fucking tell, do you know what I mean? I like standing up and having a fucking beer, so. But yeah, cheers people, I do appreciate you for watching. I know commenting and for everyone, but I hope you're enjoying the stream, I hope you're enjoying, do you know what I mean, a little bit of the fucking entertainment. Sometimes things get a little bit messy around these parts. It depends whether the fucking tequila comes out or not. I haven't got any tequila at the minute, so things ain't gonna get that messy, because I'm only drinking Corona. Although I have got Angelo, I want to say Moretti, but that's the other beer, isn't it? It's beer Moretti. Angelo, if someone comments, I'll drink another beer. I'm on my third Corona. It's nice. I don't know what this was doing on when I put the Stella keg in, but it was fucking going weird. So I don't think it was connected properly. But this one seems to be connected a lot. It's showing the beer a lot more clearly. The other one was showing no beer in it, but it was producing beer, so I don't know. But hope you like the music anyway. Bit cooler today anyway, innit? Like, I fucking struggled last night. Got to about midnight and it was fucking boiling everywhere. And like the missus had just gone to bed and like she was hot in there. Like she's struggling, got the fan on her. So I just fucking opened up the back door, opened up all the windows, I propped all the doors open so they wouldn't slam. You know what I'm saying, people? Right, do you have that problem in your houses? You fucking open one door, the other goes bang. So yeah, I have to make sure all the doors are propped open. Open the front door as well, so the back door, the front door, all the windows, and I just let it fucking blow through. Open up the missus' bedroom, our bedroom, sorry, obviously, yeah, we sleep together. Make it sound like that's her room and my room, no, we have our room. So, open up our room where my missus was sleeping, more like it. I just called her down. You know what I mean? Just called her down. And she did appreciate it, because she did sort of wake up, sort of kept checking, you know what I mean? Because I've got the front, the back, everyone's in bed, so I was a little bit paranoid, so I was sort of fucking wandering around the house, fucking just checking, do you know what I mean? Trying to stay cool, catching the fucking air as it was coming through. Sounds desperate, doesn't it? But it was, I couldn't breathe yesterday. I couldn't breathe. But yeah, I, like I say, I aired the house out and then sort of went into her, and she was like fucking cold now, she needed to get the fucking covers on her. So like my job is done, I can now shut everything back up again. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was mad. Did forget the lime with the Corona. I've got to be honest. I think that's the only thing that's kind of missing. Is a bit of lime. You know what I mean? And a Corona glass. So I think I'm definitely gonna order this keg again. I like this. I did like the Stella. However, it was a little bit too strong. But I think it was a little bit too strong just because of the heat. It was the wrong type of beer when it was that hot. Do you know what I'm saying? You need it's like when it's really hot. A beer like this is perfect. A Corona, 4.5%, not too strong. You can drink plenty of it, nice and cold, beautiful. Yeah, just cools you down. But Stella's a little bit more fucking. There's a lot more body to it. It's a lot more. Yeah, it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? It's got a lot more of an effect to it. You can taste the hops in it a lot more as well. This is like, not watery, I don't want to diss this and say it's watery, but do you know what I mean? If you could say this was watery compared to like a Stella, then you get why I'm saying. Stella is a lot thicker. It's a lot thicker, there's a lot more body to it, there's a lot more going on with it. This is lighter. This is lighter. This is perfect for this sort of weather. Oh, look at that carbonation there. You don't think there's any bubbles in it, and then you turn it, and there is. There's loads of bubbles in it. It's like a pub. It's like having your own pub, people. I have to be careful because I can't afford to keep buying fucking kegs of beer either. It's gonna have to be a special occasion thing. I mean, the Stella one lasted 3 days, and we were both drinking it. So 3 days, 2 people, 10 pints. It's not a lot, is it really? That's 5 pints each. I probably had marginally more. Over 3 days, so it's not a lot, is it really? I don't think that was too bad. I can't drink a lot of beer anyway. I get to about 4, maybe 5. That's my limit. I get bloated, and I just like I don't want it. I want to eat at that stage. I don't want to drink any more beer. I've always been the same as well. Like 5's the limit. But I know people I've been out with people and they're like, you know, like my brother, he was just like bang, bang, went to Amsterdam. He was just like drinking all day, pint, 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 pint. It's like, man, I can't drink like that. I just can't. I have a drink in the evening, I do. I like an evening. I won't touch it till I've had my dinner, and that's gone down, and kids are in bed. But it's just like, they've left home now, most of them. There's only one left. And he's nearly left home as well, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Cheers. Hope you're having a nice little tasty beverage with me anyway. So, you know what I mean? Come on people, let's have a chat. Can we let's get some people in here, yeah? Should we have a bong? Put 1 in chat if you want me to have a bong. Put 2 in chat if you don't want me to have a bong. Put 3 in chat if you want me to end the stream. Put 4 in chat if you want me to grab one of those Angelino Peretti beers, and I'll do another beer. There you go. Come on. Put 5 in chat if you want me to rub my nipples. Put 6 in chat if you want me. No, don't stop it. Just stop it. Drink's kicking in now, innit? Because I'm starting to get naughty. Angelo Peretti. What, should we have another bong? I feel a bit mashed tonight. I thought it was just the Stella, but it's not. I think it's just the draft beer in general is just, it's fresher, it's nicer. Am I drinking any more of it than what I normally would do? I don't think I am. I just think, I don't know. It's fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? But this video is for educational purposes only, so you know what I mean? We are trying to monetize this channel, but it's not going very well. Tried to monetize it 3 times, I've been kicked back 3 times, but because of my older videos, I was doing a lot of music and stuff like that, so a lot of it was copyrighted, so it's what it is. We've got to do a bit more on here now, which is why we're trying to do a little bit more on here now, do you know what I mean? Yeah? Fuck her, she's a cunt. So if Gert, if you are watching at the minute, you let your cat die. I watched it live. You're a cunt. I don't know where that come from now, but it's on my mind again, that is. Again, that's twice now I've mentioned that. It's upsetting me, that is. Fucking bitch. She blocked me for saying hello. Hello, there's a Galeno. Can you hear the music, people? Let me just turn this up, see if I can put my monitor up. Can you hear the music? I don't think you can. You can hear me, can't you? I ain't turning it up anymore because, like, the child is in bed. But he's not a child, obviously. That's what I'm saying. They're just grown up. That's why I'm on my top now. Like, all the kids have gone. They've flown the nest. It's time for a beer. You queer? Need to get to the gym when this weather calms down a little bit. So I bought loads of protein and shit like that, and I've done fuck all, mate. I've been a lazy cunt. But this weather's been so nice. So anytime I've had a bit of spare time, I've been out there walking, I've been doing stuff, headphones on, do you know what I mean? Just enjoying the weather. I love walking when it's nice, yeah? There's nothing better, headphones on, stick some crappy fucking like sports documentary. I listen to a lot of talk sport and stuff like that. I'll stick that on and I'll go for a little wander. Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised how many miles you can clock up when you're watching one of those little fucking segments or whatever. I can't even fucking speak right now. Jesus Christ. I think it's 2 days of being fucking microwaved, being absolutely fucking obliterated, yeah, and then you get this coolness, and then it's just fucked with my brain as I feel fucked. Bosh. I feel fucked. Bosh. Bosh. Yeah, man. So if I do some more streaming tomorrow, are you people who are watching now, will you join and will you talk? Maybe you're sat in bed at the minute, you can't talk because you're sat in bed, you're watching it on YouTube. I watch a lot of these streamers on YouTube, which is why I don't comment a lot of time, because I'd have to have my phone and fucking have the screen on as well. I just stick it on. You know what I mean? If I need to say anything, I'll grab my phone and make a little comment, but generally if I'm watching YouTube, I don't comment. I just sit there and I'll watch it, and I expect a lot of people like that, but I will come on tomorrow, daytime, and I'll see if I can get a few more people talking, get a few more people on the fucking stream, you know. What I won't do on this stream is I won't be fucking horrible to people, unless they're horrible to me. Obviously, it's give as good as you get, you know. I want a nice stream in that, but if somebody calls me a cunt, I'll call them a cunt back. I don't want to get into all of that, but I'm just saying, that's how it is, yeah. You've got to stick up for yourself these days. And some people just want to troll at the end of the day. Don't want that type. I just want to get a nice group of people in who want to have a chat, have a fucking chinwag, who, you know what I mean, want to have a place where they can go and, like, you know what I mean, a bit of a safe space where they can go and have a bit of a fucking chat and a fucking joke with people, and be in an environment where they're relatively safe with the people that they know, you know what I mean, which are there, like, you know what I mean. I don't want fucking the arseholes on here. I just want a nice group of people, nice chat, nice stream, do you know what I mean? Little bit of drama every now and again, because you've got to have a little bit, do you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? I don't want to be one of them fucking shit ass fucking streams, yeah? You stink like fucking smelly ass crack. I don't want to be one of them type fucking streamers, no. It might be for you, but it's not for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, people, I think I'm going to go. I think nobody's talking, so I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to pop off. I'm going to mosey on down. I was going to have another beer then, but yeah. It's a bit like that, isn't it? I used to be a lot more confident when I used to stream, and I used to be able to not have people there and not have to look at the chat and stuff like that, and I'd go on and I'd just talk for hours. But now I'm almost looking for a little bit of reassurance through the stream, through the chat. Do you know what I mean? To keep it going, but there's nothing sort of there. It's weird. It used to be there automatically, and I never used to, you know, notice or feel like this because there was always a comment or there was always something being fired, you know, whether negative or positive, something was always being said to a point where I could sort of react to it or, you know, have something to say or, you know, and somebody could say something and I could talk for fucking 5 minutes from that one fucking thing that they've asked me. But when nobody's fucking talking, it's a little bit tricky. It is a little bit tricky. You stalkers out there, come on, stop stalking, start talking, or I'll start balking. Someone starts talking, I'll stay for another hour. Come on. Do you like draft beer out there, people? Right, let's get some comments going. Come on. And if you see this and it's not live and you're watching it back, stick some comments in the comment section, yeah? Drive the video. Help the Augusta rhythm in the right way. Yeah? I feel fucking willed now. Yeah. This is why people think stoners are boring, because we don't do anything really. We just have a drink and have a laugh. And have a fucking little fucking salsa. You know what I mean? Whereas like Gert, she's there drinking fucking vodka and like, rah, you're a cunt, you're a cunt, you're a big fat cunt, you're a cunt, you're a cunt, you're a big fat cunt. Yeah? People love it, don't they? They love the abuse. People love the abuse. I could be like that. I'd never let my cat die either. If my cat, you know, I've got cats, you know what I mean? Not as many as her. Mind you, she's got less now, isn't she? But yeah, if my cat was, you know what I mean? I'm an animal lover. Anyone knows me and knows me know that I am an animal lover. I love my cats. I did a cat channel specifically, you know, for my cats. You know what I mean? That's how fucking much I love them. I love the animals, but my cat was crying. The way her cat was crying, I would not be telling it to shut the fuck up. I would be taking it to the vets. Yeah, at that point. And we've had that with one of ours. We, you know, he was sort of in a lot of pain. Went straight to the fucking vets. Had an injection. Didn't put him down. Don't get me wrong. He was fine. He's fine. He's still alive. Sargas. But yeah, he had an injection because he was just drooling. He was just drooling out of his mouth. He was really bad. And they give him some antibiotic, give him an injection, that stopped the drooling almost immediately. And then he had something else, and like 150, 200 quid later, he was fine, you know what I mean? He was fine. Or I get sometimes, you get the people like they haven't got any money and stuff, but a vet has an obligation, they have to look after the animal and then bill you later, yeah? And if they don't, they ain't worth dealing with, because any decent vet will always look after the animal, yeah. And if somebody explains, I've not been paid, I didn't expect this to happen at this point of the month, you know what I mean? I need help. They would help, you know what I mean? 9 out of 10 vets help. There'll be that one cunt out there who'll go, no, you need to pay now, yeah. But yeah, just to leave your animal there like that. And like I said, I watched her, and the cat was crying, and she was telling it to fuck off. Shut up. Just shut up. And it was like, you know what I mean? And then the next day the cat had died. It was like, you fucking horrible bitch. You fucking horrible, horrible fucking cunt. What sort of fucking person lets their cat fucking die? What sort of person, you know what I mean, tells their cat to shut the fuck up when it's crying in pain? Yeah? What sort of person does that? And I don't care about mental health and all this and that and the other. Don't use that as an excuse. I got mental health. I know people who got mental health, yeah? They wouldn't treat a fucking animal like that. It's a fucking excuse. Like, I've got Tourette's. Funny enough, the Tourette's is only brought on by a large dose of fucking vodka, isn't it? Yeah? Bullshit. Full of crap, mate. You're a fucking cunt if you're watching. Clip that. Cheers, Tyrone. It's got to be done. I hate that cunt, honestly. I always like, I'll give her a chance and like, oh, she's alright really, it's just mental health and, you know what I mean, bear with her and support her a little bit and try and be nice and, you know what I mean. And then you see the way she speaks to people, the way she is, the way she talked to the fucking paramedics. She called the paramedics out, yeah? She called them out, yeah? They come out and she trapped them like fucking shit. She was effing and blinding at you fucking cunts, you fucking this, you fucking that, she was going, yeah? They got called out to her, yeah, by her. It wasn't even a fucking troll or anything. She called, I watched her do it. I watched her ask for the ambulance because she was pissed again. And she was just abusing them people. Again, as her fucking cat was fucking crying on the floor. You know what I mean? In pain. Disgusting. What sort of person does that? What sort of person does that? Only a heartless bitch who was selfish and who was just absolutely just, you know what I mean? Just got, I've got no words really for anyone who does that. When you have an animal and you look after an animal, you've got a responsibility that if the animal's in pain, you've got to take it to the vet. You know, whether that hurts you or not, you know, because they might have to put it down. The fact is, that is almost like the agreement when you get the animal, or it should be. It's like, I'm going to look after you all the way through, and obviously, you know, if you're in pain towards the end of your life, because you've only got a short life, I will take you and I will fucking make sure you're fucking not in pain and that, and, you know, give you dignity in that for the amount of love and time and attention that you've given me over those years. I'll make sure that you're looked after. But that's the way I look at it. I just could never. I was saying to my missus, because we were watching it, or I was watching it, she was on her phone. She can't stand YouTube. And I was just like, just look at her, look at the way she's talking to that cat. I said, that cat's fucking ill. And she look at the way she's speaking to it, she's telling it to shut up. And people were like, oh, how much is a taxi? And do you want a taxi? And can I come round? And like, I think Steve, is it Steve or someone, turned round to her and said, oh yeah, I can come round and I can help you. You know, offered to actually fucking come round and help. No, she just fucking load of abuse. Someone, like I say, someone else asked her about 5 times, how much is a taxi? How much is a taxi? So if someone's asking you how much is a taxi and you need the money, they're asking you a question, aren't you? They're saying, look, you know, how much you need to get there. And like, again, just give them a load of fucking abuse. It's bad, isn't it? Complete cunt. Right, I'm going. Nobody's talked. It's a shame. It's a shame. I don't want to get a chat going. I can't talk anymore. Get to the point where I feel quite fucked now. I feel quite like, yeah. I feel quite dreamy. I don't think I've drank that much beer. I don't only think I've drank a little bit, but I feel absolutely fucking mullered right now. Right, I'll have a pipe. If no one's spoken, then I'm going to go. It's a shame, because I want to talk. I could have another beer. I could have my Angelo Peretti with you and have a little chat, you know. But if you don't want it, it's fine. I'll go, I'll pop off. You can have a little flicky around, see who else is on. Should we have some blue cheese? Come on, there's 4 people watching here. There's not a lot of people. That's terrible. But there's 4 people watching. One of you can speak. Come on. Angelo Peretti. There was more people earlier, but nobody was speaking. There was like 7 or 8 people in here. Which is crap. Like I said, if I did this on Justin's World, I'd have probably 20 or 30 views on that. And I haven't been doing anything on that channel. Like I say, when I was doing other stuff on that channel, I was having 50, 60 people on there. Not having done anything for a while. Because YouTube's been cunts basically to me. They've been an absolute bastard. I need a Beth. I need my diaper Beth. I can't believe how this beer does make you feel more drunk. I mean, it's like, it's fucking amazing. Why hasn't Seaside Mark got one of these? Seaside Mark, why have you not got one of these? You would fucking love this. You'd love this. And I mean, Seaside don't mind paying a few quid for a decent pint either, does he? He's not like, say, he don't drink fucking Frosty Jacks or anything like that, does he? Do you know what I'm saying? He drinks quality drinks, yeah? Quality drinks with no sulfates. So, I mean, I think you'd like this. I think you would. I think you'd really like this. It'd be a nice thing for you to have, mate. If I win the lottery, I'm going to send Seaside Mark one. Yeah, cheers. Blue cheese all the way. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the UK drinkers out there. Try and blow it towards the door just. Last time I set the fucking alarm off, you know what I mean? That fucking company's fucking going. Cheers, people. Don't want to drink all the Corona in one night. I've really enjoyed that tonight. We'll just go on and get a bit of fucking lime tomorrow. Just like try and drink a different beer now. Although I think I fucking feel like I've had enough. Like I haven't had that much to eat today, mate. And I know you're probably thinking, but you look like a fat bastard, just. I know, I am. But I haven't eaten much today. Literally. I've hardly eaten. I had a pasty for tea, a couple of fucking frankfurters, and a quarter of a fucking cheese and onion quiche. So, not a lot. Jock. That's the crack. Jack. That's the moose. Goose. That's the chill. Pill. Right, your turn. Fucking hell, you lot want a lot, didn't you? You want pure entertainment, didn't you? You want fucking pure entertainment, yeah? And you're not giving anything back, like, you know what I mean? You just take. You're like women. All the women I used to know, not like my wife because she's amazing, but all the women before my wife. Take. Like my ex. Take. And you got the same. You should start being like Gert, start calling everyone cunts. And then everyone will fucking be on here like going, oh, we love you, just. You're amazing. Oh, I'm gonna need another piss in a minute. If no one fucking speaks. Shall I have my Angelo Peretti? How do you say it, people? Can someone fucking correct me in the fucking chat? It's, look. Oh, fucking hell, I can't even think what I'm fucking saying now, cunt. The speedboat have, with the fucking foxes, yeah, that beer, yeah, the guys in the speedboat and you got the foxes. It's an Italian beer. That one, I got fucking blue cheese. I've had cheese which isn't cheese. I've had blue cheese again. I've had fucking Corona. And now I feel fucked. Didn't touch any cookie at the minute, mind. I've got some edibles in the fridge. But, I had them the other day and they gave me a little bit of diarrhea, do you know what I mean? Because it was hot. And I probably had more than what I should have. Yeah, I get diarrhea a little bit in the fucking hot weather anyway, but yeah, this gave me the shits. But I was fucked. I was fucked off it, you know what I mean? I had the shits, but I was fucked off it. It was fine. Fucked. I know I'm fat in a minute. I've got to go gym. Don't be fooled, I'm still fucking strong. Yeah, need to put a little bit of fucking muscle on, drink a little bit less beer and do a bit of exercise. It's got to be done. Why is nobody talking? Why is nobody talking? Come on, man. Somebody pluck up the courage and start it. Because once you start, other people will start chatting as well. Come on, somebody pluck up the courage and fucking start the chat off. Come on, please. Please. Seaside Mark. Please. 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 Yeah, come on. Come on, because I want to fucking stay on and have a beer with you. Come on, people. There's people on here. I know there is. Come on. Got 6 people watching now. There was 7, but somebody's fucking left. So, come on. Right, I'm going to go for a piss. When I come back, let's have a chat. Come on. Go with the flow. Come on, people. Are you there? Are you there, people? Are you there, people? Come on. We're gonna get this chat going. Oh. It's a shame. Like I say, I just need a few people to talk to, and then I'll be on here. I'll be on here for a bit longer. Let me just fill this glass. I'm going to grab that fucking Italian beer, because I think I've had enough of that fucking Corona. What was the name of that fucking beer? What was the name of that beer? What was it? What's the name of that beer? It is Angelo. I've got the bit. Angelo Peretti. Angelo Peretti. That one. I don't know if you can see that. Angelo Peretti. I thought it was Beer Moretti. It's Angelo Peretti. 1877. I have never heard of this. Before I seen that advert with the fox in the speedboat, that's the first time something fucking bit my fucking back. Cunts. It does that when my missus is behind me. Chocolate. It's got water in it. I've just fucking rinsed today. Right, so yeah, Angelo Peretti from 1877. Never heard of it before the advert. So, we've been drinking draft all night and I feel quite tiddly, I've got to be honest.
Straight out, down.
Got a bit of a candy smell to that. A very unusual smell to it. Yeah, man. Very, very sweet, sort of candy, sort of, I don't know. It's very different from any other sort of smell to beer. It's different. It's a lot stronger than that one. I think this is a 4.8%. So, it's a little bit, that's 4.5 that. It's a little bit stronger, this is. Yeah, definitely got an unusual aroma going on with it. Yeah man, it's nice. Oh, come on people. Yeah, it's a nice beer that. It's a lot more. It's like, as soon as I've had a little fucking drink of that, I feel warm. My ears feel really warm. I don't know why, but my ears feel really warm all of a sudden. It's weird. It's just like a warmness on my ears. I feel like fucking Zoltan, you know what I mean? It's nice. Definitely a stronger. I'm getting a lot more of like the malt and the hops. It's a lot more prominent. Yeah, it's a lot more prominent. Like the Stella, it's got a bit more body to the beer. But I can tell it's come out of a can. Now I've been drinking the draft, I can totally tell the difference between a can drink and obviously the draft. Now what I'm gonna need to get some bottles to do some comparison with the Perfect Draft with some bottles, because obviously, as people know, bottles are always better quality, aren't they? So there'll be a better representation to do a review by getting some bottles, I think. So yeah, we'll have a look, but not a bad beer, gotta be honest. But you can taste the metallic in it from the can. So again, that's one that I would like to try on draft. When I see that on draft, I'm going to have a go. It's like when I first tried the beer Moretti on draft, I was like, this is amazing. And they had it in our local pub a few years back, and it was quite expensive as well. It was like it was like the dearest beer you could buy. It was like, fucking hell, why is that like £1 something more? And I had one, I was like, that's amazing. But again, you have it in the cans, it's just not the same. It's not the same. I know it's cheaper, but as a drinking pleasure, that isn't that pleasurable now. I've been drinking the draft. I'd much rather have poured myself another fucking Corona, to be fair, than that. I will drink it, but I think what I'm trying to say is I'm not enjoying that as much as the Corona. No fucking way. No fucking way at all, Jim. It's alright though. It's alright. It's not a bad one. I've had worse. I've had worse. What is this? Turn that off. I need that on Louis Scraps. Just turn that light off. We can have a bit more of an ambiance chill now. Bit of chill on the go. Bit better. That's still quite fucking heavy down there, isn't it, guys? That's better. Just lower the lighting a little bit of ambiance now, because I'm feeling a little bit like it's late. And it's time to fucking chill out a little bit. Probably got a bit dark now, but I don't give a fuck. Ending the stream soon. Where's that light coming from now? Oh, it's coming from the TV, isn't it? There's not enough light in there, is there? Right. Cheers. Beers. Oh. That's the skunky one. It's meant to be cheese, but isn't cheese. What's the time? Nearly 2 o'clock, is it? Fucking hell. Come on, people, no one's talking. Like, I'm going to have to pop off now. Well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I've had a good night. It's doing my head in the matters. Does that help it? It's weird, isn't it, how it does that? It doesn't focus. When I haven't got the light on it, it doesn't focus. Is that better? Does that help it? It's because the light's down low in here. Try that. Is that better? Fuck it. He's doing some fucking weird shit. Open that fucking door up before I set the fucking alarm off. Right then, people, I think I'm off. It's been a good stream. It's been alright. We've had a few people talking at the start of the stream, which was good. So yeah, thanks to those people for having a chat, Sarah, and the other nice person from Canada who come in and had a chat. That's really nice. Appreciate that. Appreciate anyone who comes in and makes an effort with the stream. Like I say, I will come on and do a little bit more. It's a little bit of a shame I can't get people to talk a little bit more, because obviously it would open me up to discussion. And obviously if people want to fucking have a chat and get to know what I'm about and whatever, then obviously they need to come in and have a fucking chat and ask questions, don't they, really? Not troll it, but just come and be fucking normal. Have a fucking normal fucking conversation. But yeah, it's up to people. I will pop back on tomorrow and we'll see if we can get a few more people chatting. So, you know what I mean? I don't think I've done too bad. I think I've come on here and I've chatted a long time without anyone fucking speaking. And I'm at that point now where the beer's kicked into a level, the weed's definitely kicked into a level. I can't speak anymore now without anyone speaking to me. So, end the stream there. Cheers, people. One love to you. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in a bit. One love.